4th of July travel period could be record-setting. AAA's forecast covers June 29th through July 7th, and it predicts more than 70 million Americans will go 50 or more miles from home during that time. Now, that would be the most ever for this holiday. TSA says it expects to screen more than 32 million passengers during that time frame. The agency says the summer as a whole might set a new record, and Independence Day tends to be when that travel hits its peak. It's time now to ask the experts. Speaking of travel, here to answer your questions live on the air is travel expert Susan Green. All right, our first one. Are there any deals still available for the 4th of July? 3 days away.
Not really. I mean, there might be some last minute deals, but not really. It's, as you can just see, it's really busy time.
Right.
With it falling right in the middle of the week, most people are taking off the whole week, which means they're taking over all of the space versus a weekend space.
Yeah, and a lot of people left on Friday already, so
yeah,
they're
so
gone.
there's driving and flying, and a lot of people are gone, and it's really difficult to find them right now.
All right, next up, what is the best way to pack cosmetic supplies into a carry-on? Good one.
So that is a really good question. I would say I use Ziplocs no matter what. You have no idea what's going to happen with pressurizing. So any type of cosmetic that has any type of pressure, even if it's powder, can get over your stuff. You don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that any part of your cosmetic has to be under 3 ounces. So if you use a foundation, make sure it's under 3 ounces. You don't want to be that person at the check-through line that's throwing away their $50 foundation because they didn't check that number.
Yeah.
And it's not always size. A lot of times those ounces, I don't get it, are just different. So, but putting them into a bag and making sure that they see them, just making sure they're in a Ziploc so that when you put them on the carry-on, you're totally safe.
Excellent advice. All right. When you have a bad back, what do you do to get comfortable on a plane?
Well, I said the first thing you want to do is you want to call the airline. If you're really uncomfortable, you can get the people at the airport to give you preferred seating, meaning they can take you in the wheelchair to the gate, and then they can take care of you to get you on the airplane first.
Okay.
That's going to make it a little bit easier. Instead of you standing while everyone's putting their bag up, they're going to give you some extra time.
Right.
And then also where you're going to sit.
Okay.
So you might have to spend a little bit more money to have maybe the extra leg room or an exit row.
Yeah.
So they have a little bit more, or using one of those slings.
That you were talking
about. It really does help your back. That's why I use it.
Right.
You can push on it and it relieves some of that back pressure for you.
Wow.
Obviously going in a higher class of service, you get a little bit more room and it always makes everything feel better. But if you can't do that, you can always upgrade your seat for a little bit more money.
Okay, good. Next question, are AirTags the best product to track your luggage?
They're the least expensive product to track your luggage.
And how much are we talking about?
We're talking like, I think they're $18, $19.
Oh,
yeah,
a lot cheaper than I thought.
They're a lot cheaper than you think.
Okay.
So they're a lot cheaper. There are companies out there that track your luggage. Okay. Now, what's different between the two of those are this. Your AirTag is in your bag and you track it and then you go, oh my gosh, it's still in Phoenix and I'm in Philadelphia.
Right.
A company does that, they're calling, they're getting your bag. So you're gonna pay more for that. That's their service. So they are the best value, meaning at least I know my bag is with me. At least I know that I know where it is and I can track it. I can follow up with American. I can get into that line quicker than anyone else if I know it's not with me. But if you really want a good service, there are services out there that will track your bag and then guarantee it comes to you and also give you money for the incidentals when your bag's not with you.
How much are we talking about?
We're talking probably about $75 to $80 for your trip.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's different companies. You can get like a yearly stuff and stuff like that. So.
Okay, good to weigh options. Next question, what are tips to save on road trips?
So road trips, what we always tell people is this, bringing your food. We always do that. We pack our food before we go. You always want snack food. Everyone thinks they're going to eat really healthy when they go on a road trip. That's not going to happen. But packing
the cookies, the chips.
Yeah, the cookies, the chips. But packing sandwiches, making sure you got ice, packing that water. I think water bottles and soda are the things where we waste so much money and they're so much cheaper when you buy on your own.
Yeah.
So if you bring it with you, even if you have that water bottle, when you go and stop at a gas station, they're going to let you use their water service, putting in ice water and stuff like that. You can bring it with you. The other thing is there are gas apps where you can map out where you can do cheaper gas. And you guys know this. You look across the street and that gas is 10 cents cheaper. That adds up when you're traveling across the country.
Yeah, okay, great stuff. And pack a cooler. I always feel like that's a good idea
you always have to have a cooler. I agree with you.